Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Ministry of Tarot channel. This is your Leo Psychic Tarot Monthly for May 2025. Boom. We have sound. We're going to be using 3 decks. The first deck we're going to use is the new deck to me, but it's been, saged and all that, is the Wizard of Oz deck. And like the movie, the Earthbound Dorothy and those scenes are in black and white, and the Wizard of Oz, the Land of Oz cards or scenes are in color. Okay, really intuitive deck. I'm really loving it. And then I have an ultra modern deck called the Millennial deck or Millennial Tarot, and we have the Good Fortune Tarot to clarify the clarifiers or to give advice or ultimate outcomes depending on how your reading goes. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the channel, and I would do it for you, and it's free, to do so, to help support the channel. You don't have to give money, but it would be nice if you subscribe. Okay, thank you. This would be an even exchange as well. What is coming up for Leos in the month of May 2025? What's coming up for Leos in the month of May 2025? What is coming up for Leos in the month of May 2025? What's coming up for Leos in the month of May 2025? Oh, this is weird. I don't want to make you paranoid, but there might be an old lady like watching your door or watching your windows, and it's a lady. And she might have a hunchback. I want to say that's the person I'm seeing, and she may wear pink a lot. Just nosy. She can't really do anything to you. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what that's about. But I had to tell you what comes in. It comes in here and it comes out here. I don't know what to tell you. What's coming for Leos in the month of May 2025? What's coming up for Leos in the month of May 2025? Hello, everybody. Welcome. Boom. So before I look at that card, I have a 6-card spread of my own design. The first card I'm going to pull is the lessons from the past that you're going to be utilizing in the month of May that will help you. The second card is your energy that you're going to be sitting in. And then 4 predictive cards, okay? The first card you have is the 8 of Cans or the 8 of Cups in reverse. You can always walk away, okay? Here in the upright, you see the flying monkey who is spying, right? How weird is that? And then you have Dorothy who comes across the Tin Man who has rusted in the rain. So she helps him, bring back his locomotion by oiling him up, right? So you might not have assistance in walking away, but you can. So this is the lessons from the past, is that you have that ability, okay? Whatever that situation is. Now remember, while I was shuffling, I saw that old woman in pink with the hunchback watching you. So I don't know if it has to do with that person or what. And the energy you're going to be sitting in, I'm not loving this, but it's only for the month of May. Okay, this could be just a delay. So we're going to have to clarify. Is this a delay or is this bad luck or what, right? Is it, picking up after a storm? That's another possibility because we are using the Wizard of Oz deck, right? The 4 predictive cards is the Magician. There's something that you don't want to broadcast, or you feel like you don't have all the resources to do something. Right? You could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, or Virgo because that's the historical significator for all 3 of those signs. Next card you have is the 5 of Bricks, which is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now the Five of Pentacles that's the card in the Rider-Waite where you see two people outside of a church, hobbling, and, they're out in the cold, right? Here you see the Wicked Witch, and she has all these flying monkeys, right? Those are her resources. You might lose faith in something and walk away, basically. Okay, and maybe that's why this. So we'll have to clarify, okay? Because each of these cards can have multiple meanings. That's why I need to clarify. The next card you have is the Nine of Brooms, which is the Nine of Wands in reverse. The other shoe drops. There's information that comes in, like an info dump, and you go, oh. It's right underneath the delay or bad luck card. Again, we have to clarify what this is. But something makes sense, right? Because the other shoe drops in a situation. Whatever is hidden comes to light. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. There's still waiting involved. I don't know if you're waiting on resources or waiting to manifest something or waiting to broadcast something. I want to say important. Now, when you have, do you have 2 8s? 7, wheel. No, you don't have 2 8s. But if we do get a second 8, do you even have an 8? No. So why am I thinking there's surprise developments? This isn't an 8 of Cans in reverse, but that's weird that I said that, right? The Two of Cups in reverse, friend zoned. I wonder why I said that. Okay, so take it how it resonates. You'll know what that means. Weird. Okay. I mean, I've had this card in 2 other readings, so I know what it looks like. Anyway. What is this Two of Cans in reverse mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? What is this Two of Cups in reverse mean for Leos in May 2025? I've been reading over 35 years, so that's not a mistake. It's that info dump that the intuit's kind of like clouding my vision. Because when I saw that in my head of the woman, the hunchback woman in pink, and she has like shoulder length hair, kind of like whitish blonde, it kind of freaked me out, and I just wanted to get away. So I don't know if I was projecting that onto the card. Anyway, we're clarifying, what does this Two of Cans in reverse mean? Right? Are you friend zoned, or is there no forgiveness for someone who has flying monkeys, or what, right? It's clarified by the Hierophant in reverse. In the upright, this is the Instagram guru, right? A social media person, star, right? Which means it's not me. Something is unconventional about a union of some kind. Because in the upright, this could be a date card. In the upright, this could be a union card, even sometimes a marriage card, depending on surrounding. Hierophant is represented by someone who's very knowledgeable and people go to for knowledge, right? So that's why the Instagram guru. But it was in reverse. I called somebody up to have them watch this video live. I'm just hoping they're not watching. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. And it's the Eight of Swag and imposter syndrome. So the lessons from the past is that, you can walk away from stuff, but that sometimes you can't, it's okay not to forgive people for not towing the line, not being truthful to you, or pretending like they had information, right? That's weird. I want to know what this means. So this is your state of being. This is your energy. Now, wheels are related to the 10 cards, which means you're completing something. And maybe there's a delay in completion or delay in good luck, right? Or it means bad luck. So we're going to clarify which one of these does that mean. What's this Wheel of Fortune in reverse mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? What is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? What's this Wheel of Fortune in reverse mean for Leos in May 2025? Hello, everybody. We're clarifying this card, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's okay because it's just a delay. Here you have the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, self-sufficiency. Now remember, it's over the I need information drop. And maybe that's why you're waiting for correct information, because you know from the past that you could be getting misinformation. But here you have the 9 of Swag, which is the first time homebuyer card. You have the resources, or will have the resources you need. There's just a delay in getting that, especially if the resources is information. Okay, and then you can drop your boundaries, right? Okay. Maybe you're not able to manifest it at first. The delay is not something you're doing. The delay is, it might be information about resources. What is this Magician card in reverse mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? What is this Magician card in the reverse mean for Leos in May 2025? What is this Magician card in reverse mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? So are you not broadcasting something, or are you just don't think you have the resources? We know that you do, but maybe it's resources tied to the 7th house. Here you have the 4 of Fields in reverse, binge watching, and it's in reverse. Now the 4 of Cups is in reverse, is a fear of being alone too, but also because it's clarifying the Magician card, it's almost like you feel time is being wasted and you need a certain resource now. And then here you have the Knight of Cups in the upright, ally. So a water sign, especially if they're male, is your ally. And they'll help you during this waiting period. Now, what's the information drop, right? The 9 of Brooms in reverse. Here she's, trying to get out of the Wicked Witch's castle. What what is the Nine of Wands in reverse mean for Leos in May 2025? What is the Nine of Wands in reverse mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? What is the Nine of Wands in reverse mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? The High Priest, yeah, you're waiting on information. The festival goer, right? But this is a millennial tarot. You're waiting on information because the High Priestess has information. It might even be secret information. Interesting. But you're also waiting, it could be you're waiting on your intuition to tell you what to do. Or a Virgo. With the Virgo card in reverse, you want answers. And the Virgo might have answers because the Hermit in the upright is seeking answers. The Hermit in reverse gives the answer, right? So maybe that's why the waiting. And it might be secret information or psychic information, right? I want to know what this is because this is disturbing to me. So the Five of Bricks, the Five of Pentacles in the upright, could be a small loss of money, but because this is the Wizard of Oz tarot, you might feel like you have flying monkeys around you, right? People working on someone else's behalf. And spying, remember, I saw the spy, right? Someone peeking around the corner at you. And they were wearing pink, and it was a woman. And an older woman, like in her 60s or 70s, it looked like. But that was how it was represented to me. And it felt like in a neighborhood, not like in a workplace. Okay? So what does this Five of Pentacles in the upright mean for Leos in the month of May 2025? What is the Five of Bricks or the Five of Pentacles mean in the upright? For Leos in May 2025. Vision board in reverse, which is the Ace of Thoughts in reverse. Because you're waiting on information and information about resources. Okay, now it could be in any arena of your life, work, home. I'm not seeing any work cards, okay? So that's notable, okay? But the vision board is in reverse. You might lose faith in someone or something because they can't, because the Ace of Swords is information too, okay? Maybe it's information about an operation so you know how to proceed. Because the Ace of Swords sometimes signifies surgery. Or you're waiting on a Scorpio quarter life crisis. And look at that maze, right? But judgment. You want to know how you proceed. And if you're going to give someone a second chance, you need to get your vision board card in the upright, right? It is right next to the Nine of Brooms. So this is Taurus, Pisces, Virgo. You're waiting on information. You're waiting on information about resources. And you can't shake that you're being watched. It doesn't feel like necessarily bad. But somebody's snooping, you know? And again, I saw, it wasn't in a workplace. It was someone peeking around the corner of a house. Okay? I don't know. Someone in your community. Okay, so let's get the advice. Hello, everybody. What's the advice for Leos in the month of May 2025? What's the advice for Leos in the month of May 2025? What's the advice for Leos in the month of May 2025? I heard cool it, cool it. It almost like calm down, like that. I heard it ain't that bad. That's what I heard. Oh, look at that. Be happy with what you have. Gratitude. Be happy with your family. See, this is a home life card. Okay? You have a supportive water sign, an ally, right? But you're waiting on information. But remember, cool it. You have a snooper around you, and I don't like that. It's in your community space, right? But you're happy. It's happiness. And it's okay to be unfair sometimes with the Justice card in reverse. You can't be fair to everyone. You have to maintain your balance. And whatever you take on is a burden worth carrying. See how you create the life that you live. See how he's building the treehouse, and here the treehouse is built, right? He has to. Hi, little kitty. Are you my baby? Kitty cat, kitty. Oh, kitty came out. Come, kitty. Oh, kitty. So have gratitude for what you have and for what you've built. Hi, little monkey. Are you going to come visit? Are you going to come visit, Yaya? Oh, Are you going to visit the kitty? Yeah, the baby. Little baby, yeah. Little baby, yeah. Are you Mr. Monkey? Are you Mr. Monkey? Yeah. Hi. Good morning. Hello. You're my baby. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me, you guys. I'm going to stop the broadcast and come back for Virgos.